Hi Ailey, so this is a very short video to introduce you to the idea of Egyptian fractions, and then I'm going to put an activity on Shobi called Egyptian fractions, and of course you can watch this video as many times as you want. So, the ancient Egyptians were fantastic at maths, and they only used unit numerator fractions, okay? And what that means is on the top of the fraction they only ever had the number 1. And they turned other fractions always into the sum of 2 or more fractions with a numerator of 1, and I'll show you how that works. But they used fractions with different denominators. For example, they used to write 5/36 as 1/12 plus 1/18. Well, how does that work? Well, 1/12, 12 goes into 36 3 times, so that's the same as 3/36. And 18 goes into 36 twice, and 2/36, which gives you your 5/36. Okay, so these are the unit fractions that they would turn other fractions into. And here's another example. So 9 over 80 is the same as this. So 5/16 go into 80. That's 5/80ths plus 4/80ths, because 4/20s go into 80 plus 4/80ths, and that gives us our 9/80ths. So can you pause the video and see if you can find another 2 unit fractions that give you 5/36 and another 2 unit fractions that gives you 9/80ths. So pause the video and have a go. So here's one way to do this with 5/36. So split it up with your denominator is 36, where one of them is a unit fraction, so 1/36, and then see what's left over. And then as long as this second one cancels to a unit fraction like it does here, you've got your 2 unit fractions adding up to 5/36. So I'm going to run through another example. So I'm going to split it up so that I've got 2 denominators of 12, and one of these is a unit fraction. So I've got 1/12, and that would have to be 4/12 there. And of course I can cancel down 4/12 into 4 goes into 4 once and into 12 3 times, into a third plus a 12th equals 5/12. So there's my 2 unit fractions to make my Egyptian fraction. So what I'd like you to do is pause the video on this page, have a go at these questions and see how you get on, and then when you play the video I'll run through the answers. Right, welcome back. I hope you've done some of these. Let's see. So 5/12 we did a minute ago, but there is another way to do it. So 5/12 is also 2 numbers that go into 12 that will cancel down. Well, I know 3 goes into 12 and 4 goes into 12. So if I cancel those down, that's 1/4 plus 1/3. Okay. Now let's do unit fractions from 7/12. So that's this one here. So 7/12. I'm going to start with 1/12 and 6/12, and I can cancel down that 6/12, so it's 1/12 plus 1/2. So I hope you've got the idea behind this. And what you should find is you should find this on Shobi, so you can either pause the screen here or you can get this work from Shobi. And if you get on really well with it, so a second one from Shobi where the questions are harder.